Paris, oh Paris, it's a city that needs no introduction, does it? But every love story has a beginning. Paris started as a humble Roman settlement. Can you imagine that? The City of Lights, once called Lutetia, was just a tiny village on the Seine River. Over the centuries, Paris blossomed. It transformed into a center of power, art, and knowledge. Kings and queens walked these streets. Think of the stories these walls could tell. They witnessed the French Revolution. They watched as Paris became a beacon of the Enlightenment. Paris was evolving, becoming the captivating city we know today. Paris wasn't built in a day, and neither was its reputation. It took centuries of creativity, passion, and a certain je ne sais quoi to make Paris what it is today, the most visited city on Earth. So are you ready to explore Paris with me? Let's go. When someone says Paris, what's the first image that pops into your head? The Eiffel Tower, right? And why not? It's iconic. This Iron Lady built for the 1889 World's Fair is a symbol of Paris. But Paris is so much more than just one landmark, as magnificent as it is. Let's stroll along the Champs-Élysées, shall we? This grand avenue is pure Parisian elegance. We can window shop at designer boutiques, sip coffee at sidewalk cafes, and soak in the ambiance. Then, we can wander through the Louvre Museum. Home to the Mona Lisa, this former palace is a treasure trove of art and history. Don't forget Notre Dame Cathedral. This Gothic masterpiece, sadly ravaged by fire in 2019, is slowly being restored to its former glory. It's a symbol of Parisian resilience. From the Arc de Triomphe to the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, each landmark has a story to tell, a piece of the Parisian puzzle. Now let's talk about Parisian food. Because, let's be honest, no trip to Paris is complete without indulging in its culinary delights. Imagine biting into a freshly baked croissant, the buttery flakes melting in your mouth, or savoring a delicate macaron, its colorful shell giving way to a creamy center. Parisian cuisine is an art form. It's about fresh ingredients, masterful techniques, and a passion for flavor. From Michelin-starred restaurants to charming bistros, there's something to tantalize every palate. But Paris is a feast for the eyes as well as the stomach. Think about the Impressionist painters, Monet, Renoir, Degas. They captured the beauty of Paris on canvas, from the shimmering lights of the Seine to the bustling cafes. Art is everywhere in Paris, from the grand museums to the quirky street art. It's in the architecture, the fashion, the very air you breathe. Paris is more than just a city, it's a feeling. It's the backdrop for countless love stories, both real and imagined. Think about An American in Paris, Sabrina, or Amélie. These films capture the magic and romance of Paris, making us all want to fall in love under the Eiffel Tower. And who can forget the literary giants who found inspiration in Paris? Hemingway, Fitzgerald, Stein, they flocked to the city, drawn to its energy and allure. They wrote about its cafes, its streets, its people, etching Paris into our collective imagination. Paris is a city that stays with you long after you've left. It's a place to get lost in, to explore, to fall in love with. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, grab your passport, and let Paris work its magic on you. Bon voyage!